we're very excited because at this time we're getting ready to honor the 68th anniversary of Brown v. Board. And that will be something very special, and people will support greatly.
Oh, let's talk about that significance. Thurgood Marshall's legacy, bringing up to 2022, 68 years of legacy of struggling to improve our public education system. Start with you first, Sandra.
Well, I think that he set the tone for public education, true public education for all Americans. And what he did is he actually went through, in preparation for this case, he had to have witnesses. As you said, the ruling had been that separate but equal. So the challenge was showing it was anything but equal. And some of his best witnesses were children in the ages of 8 years old, 7 years old. He went throughout the South and interviewed children in elementary schools and asked them, well, where do you go to the bathroom when you have to go to the bathroom? Do you have pencils, or do you have pens or papers? And it demonstrated very clearly that it was not equal, and the quality of education. And as a result of this, of Brown versus Education, the Board of Education, it lifted the income and of teachers. All teachers, didn't matter whether they were black or white, but it lifted up their salaries, because obviously they were not being paid enough, and they brought them out of these one-house school rooms. So it's very critical, and he went through a lot. My favorite is to understand they were headed back from these interviews one night, and the police, the sheriff pulled up behind them and took him out of the car. And they took him off to a road, said they were going to take him to the local place or wherever, the sheriff's office, and they were asking, these are lawyers, and they're asking, why is he being taken? He got taken off into some dark road, and Charles Houston and his colleagues decided they would follow him because, of course, we all know what happens generally with that, and he was able to come out of that. I think that's incredible courage and tenacity, and that's one of the things that I think we should stick with when we talk about public education.
Of course, when Thurgood Marshall presented before the Supreme Court, it was not integrated.
No.
There were no women on the court.
No.
And there certainly were no minorities on the court.
No.